Brothers and sisters, we hear in today's gospel, Jesus is not happy with these towns, Chorazin, Bethsaida, and Capernaum. Why he is not happy? As we hear in the beginning of the gospel, Jesus began to reproach the towns where most of his mighty deeds had been done. So these three towns, Chorazin, Bethsaida, and Capernaum, are called Orthodox Triangle. They are called Orthodox Triangle. So they have the traditions of the Moses. The Jews who live in these three towns, they are very familiar with the law of Moses. So they are rooted in the traditions. They know the traditions so much. And they witnessed all the Jesus preachings. They witnessed Jesus' actions. Yet, they did not repent. That is why Jesus was not happy with these towns. So many opportunities were given to these three towns, people who were living in these towns. Yet they did not want to change, like we hear in a gospel acclamation. If today you hear your voice, harden not your hearts. These people were given all these traditions, they were rooted in traditions. All they know law, but they don't want to repent. They don't want to change their lives. That's why Jesus said, you have given all the opportunity. These opportunities were given to other towns. People of those towns would have been repented. They would have come closer to God. Brothers and sisters, in our day-to-day life, we are given a lot of opportunities as well to come closer to God. We have time to pray. We have resources to know about God. We have people to talk about God, share experience. We have opportunity to go to church, participate in Eucharist. And we need to ask, am I repenting myself? Am I changing my ways to come closer to God? And today we celebrate the feast of Saint Bonaventure. When he go through his life, when we read his life, we can come across three very important things. The first is integration of reason and faith. God has blessed us intellectually. We need to use that intelligence to grow in faith. Our reason and faith have to be integrated. The reason helps to study about the world, to study about the universe, how universe is functioning. And the faith helps us to know about God, to understand God. And these have to be integrated. Then we grow more in faith, knowing God and serving God. And the second thing is, Christ is the center of all. So for Saint Bonaventure, Christ became the center. What all he do? He surrendered everything to Christ. He made God as the center of his life. Though he was intelligent, though he did a good works for him, God was the center. Similarly, we are gifted with family. We are gifted with many other gifts. But God has to be center of our lives. Then we enter into the salvation. And the third is, all the knowledge leads to love. So he believed in Bonaventure. All the knowledge about anything should lead to love. Like Sunday gospel we heard. We need to love the God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and our neighbor as well. Like there, the doctor of the law came and asked, who is my neighbor? Later, Jesus changed the question. After giving the Samaritan parable, he told, who was the good neighbor to the victim? So Jesus was asking, how can you become a good neighbor to the other? That means we show generosity and compassion and forgiveness to become a good neighbor to the other. By showing compassion, loving, praying, forgiveness, we become a good neighbor to the other. We approach the people. And for Saint Bonaventure, the great knowledge came for him from the cross. He always looked at cross. He always meditated on the cross. He looked at Jesus. He spoke to Jesus from the cross. He listened to the feelings of Jesus from the cross. Brothers and sisters, we need to love the cross, and all our knowledge about God comes from the cross. And applying the same thing to our lives when we carry our own crosses in our family, in our personal, and in our community lives. So let us use of all our gifts in order to know about God, in order to serve God and serve our neighbor. Let us especially pray for this grace.